All right, one thing you want to do is make sure all your fluid is topped off. Check your oil, your coolant, power steering fluid, stuff like that. Fairly simple. You just pull the cap, and you can look. As long as you see water, it's got a little floater. It comes up. You're okay. As far as your oil, most cars have dipsticks. You pull the dipstick out, and you find the min max and make sure you're toward the max. If not, add to appropriate level. And the power steering is pretty much the same thing. It has a min max on it, and you just make sure you're in the proper level range. This right here is your washer fluid, in case you get bugs or whatever in your window. You want to top that off. Make sure you got good chemicals in there. Another thing is make sure your belts and hoses, your belts aren't cracked or starting to come apart or fray or whatever. Maybe squeeze your hoses, make sure they're not hard, because if they're hard, then they need to be replaced. If the belts are cracked, they need to be replaced. And just a general look at your pulleys, make sure everything looks good. Takes a couple seconds to do. And then you can pop your air filter out. Just maybe takes 10 seconds to pop it out real quick and look at it, just to see if it needs to be changed. That affects your gas mileage and all that. Go to the valve stem, put your gauge on it and see what it says. If it's low, you add air to the proper level. If it's high, you just let air out until it goes. And while you're here, you can look at the brake pads, just a quick glance. These are brand new, so she's good to go on the front ones on this car. And then another good thing to do is check your wipers. If you see any frayed, like it's coming apart on the corners right here, you just lift it off and take your thumb or whatever. If it's coming apart and need to replace them, that we have good visibility while you're driving.